Quad 66, super short video update. So I went ahead and pulled motors off of this Beebrain brushless build, and you can see how nicely that canopy opens up so I can actually work on this. Great design, right? Anyways, so I took those motors, the 1102 9000 kV GEP RC motors, and I threw them on this build. This is similar weight. This is and similar sort of like board in terms of a 1 to 2S board. This is one of those original Crazy Bee F4 boards of 1 to 2S. And so threw it on here, flew it with that same 2S 300 milliamp battery, and sure enough on this build I'm not getting that weirdness, and I'm getting like over 5 minutes of flight time. So yeah, something with this board. Is it a one-off board issue? Could be. I don't know. I do have one other board that I'm not super excited about tearing into this one and depinning the plugs and all that kind of stuff until I figure out kind of what happened with this one. Could it be user error? Could it be me killing something, soldering to it? Absolutely, but I haven't killed a board in a long time. I have, when I first started building, I killed 2 boards by soldering, but it's been a while since I've killed anything from soldering. And with that said, so if I did kill something soldering, then you probably don't want to build on this board, because I do some pretty insane tight builds, and if I can't get this to work right with soldering, I wouldn't recommend it, because I've gotten pretty good at doing some crazy micro soldering, and so if I can't do it, then I certainly wouldn't recommend it for other people. I'm not saying I'm the best out there in the world, but I'm talking about, like, you know, for somebody who hasn't soldered up as many quads as I have at this point. So this flies great, which is kind of nice, because I was a little bit worried that we wouldn't have a 1102 motor option for 2S. But as it turns out, these motors seem just fine. But yeah, we got to figure out what's going on with this board. So I'm going to get in touch with Beebrain, see if they can help me out. Hopefully their legendary customer service comes through, and hopefully this works, because I really do like this board for a lot of reasons. Soldering to this board reminded me how much I hate soldering to these boards with the motor wires, and how much these pads, even though they don't look like much, they've got these little notches, and these are much better to solder to. And it's also orange, so you can actually see the wires easier and things like that. That's the update. Something going on with the board. I'm not sure if it's a one-off issue or if it's something that this board is just not designed to do. But so I don't think so, because with these Whoop builds, people are flying these on 2S with 2 300 milliamp batteries, and if I'm getting 5 minutes on this is pulling less amps, less current than these little guys are. So I just can't, I don't see it being that type of an issue. Like, if this can handle 2S on a Whoop, drawing the kind of amps that these things draw on 2S, it should work here, and especially compared to like a Crazy Bee F4 board. I don't know what's going on. That's my update. More to come. Until next time, cheers.